What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Throw in the Towel podcast. I'm your host, Chuxpain. I got a very special guest with me right today. A very special guest. His name is Quincy Thompson, a songwriter, singer-songwriter out of Dallas, Texas. And we just gonna go through some topics today. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of music. We might get into a little sports. If I see you got the Rangers hat on, so we might talk a little sports.
Oh yeah.
But I really wanted to get him in studio right now because he's a very talented artist and songwriter. So I just wanted to talk about the music scene that's going on right now. Like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of different issues going on, and just getting the take of it because I am a producer, but I'm not real big into the music scene. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to just get people who are more in that realm just to talk about it and see what's going on. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the people. Tell them everything about you, your handles, and everything like that. So
Okay. Well, my name is Quincy Thompson. Artist name Quincy Thompson. As well as songwriter name Quincy Thompson.
Right.
I'm from Dallas, Texas. Born and raised.
Dallas.
Been doing music for quite some time now. As a amateur, and slid my way into doing it professionally maybe 7 years or so ago. And I've been rocking ever since, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I feel that. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Because just for me, when I meet people in the music industry, I always like to ask them what first got them started into making music. What was your first as far as when did you find out your passion was music per se?
Well, I could say what they always say, since I was
since I was 12 years old.
But basically with me, I grew up in a household full of music. Right. That's the first thing,
right.
Playing music every weekend,
yeah,
cleaning up,
right.
mom, sister, brother, heavily musically influenced.
Right.
So I mean, I guess that would start it. But I used to play sports, as a kid, especially in Texas. We play sports.
Right. That's the main thing in Texas.
Yeah, we play sports. So young, I played sports, but I used to sing around the house.
Okay.
Cousins and things like that knew I could sing, but
right.
not really public people, But,
right. Yeah.
But eventually, there was a talent show at one of our neighborhood recreation centers, and I think I was probably 12, and they convinced me to get in that talent show. And
okay,
man, ever since then,
big hook.
That was it. I think my first experience, I was super nervous. Of course, I think, man, I was about to pass out or something. But the response I got from the audience, and then I won it. So after that, it was this is what I want to do. I mean, I still had a passion for sports, heavy basketball, football. I thought that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And ultimately, up to high school, and I was I think I want to sing, man.
Right.
And I went that route.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I was I like asking that question, because for me, I feel like I've been in music my whole life. Well, not really my whole life, but it's I used to, when I was a kid, I was damn, I don't even know how they make that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to how do you make that song and everything that? So it's so I just been real interested. And then when I got into high school, that's when I started producing and everything. Right. So I like asking that question. And it seems like you have a real extensive musical background and everything.
And when I was a kid, what intrigued me, it's funny you said it, how they made that. Because as a kid, I was the kid who would open the album, the CD cover, and go to the credits. That was me. I did that. At 10 years old, I was trying to figure out who made this,
right,
who wrote this.
See, I was even too stupid to even know it was people. I thought Kanye, if Kanye producer. I thought Kanye did everything. Like he did like he just made it from scratch. Like
yeah, I went down. I'm like, okay, so who is? I'm like, okay, who is that? Okay, now let me go see who this is.
Right,
who is that?
Exactly.
So that's what me. I think that's what really led me to, like the songwriting side way before time. You know, like I was like, it was almost like, you know, like not discrediting the artist or the singer, but I was like, who made this though?
Right,
like,
exactly.
You know, I get who sung it, but
who actually made it. Yeah.
So that was me.
Okay, yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That was me.
Yeah. So let me. I don't want to ask all these questions. I had a lot of questions.
I talk. So
okay.
I'm gonna talk.
Okay, so cool. So I just want to. Another thing I like asking like music, like people who are like in the music industry a lot, like I like asking them like about their process. And so like, for example, whether it's you actually making a song or you songwriting for somebody else, like what does that process look like to you? Is it, because usually I'll get personal for me, it's like when I'm producing, it's kind of like an emotion thing where it's like, okay, today I'm feeling like whatever, like dark or whatever, so I'm gonna make a dark trap beat or whatever, and so it goes from there. So how does your process start for you?
Right. Well, it varies like on the day, you know, like it's never really the same, but basically if I'm doing it for somebody, like I tend to like, I want everything, like I want to hear what they have to say versus me writing, you know, because there's been situations where somebody's like, hey, can you write this? And then I go to write it and they be like, you know, I was looking for this.
Right, yeah. So, right, exactly.
Upon this journey, I just been like, let me know everything.
Let me know, yeah.
I want to know, like,
that makes sense.
What you thinking, how you feeling, that way I can just draw off of them, you know?
Yeah.
And that works, that tend to work for me.
Damn, I never even really thought about it like that.
Yeah,
because it's like,
everything
just get everything from them, because it's like, you know, like you could write the best shit ever, and then they'd be like, nah,
it's happened so many times. Like it may not be the most incredible song, but I've written things and I'm like, dude, how could you not
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not like this? This is a hit.
Yeah, I was like, okay. So I started to get everything, like I'm getting everything. That way you can't get it wrong either. You know, like if I got everything from you, then like how can I get it wrong?
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Cool. So okay, so I'm gonna ask you another question real quick. This is just kind of, I don't even have this listed, but like I just thought of it. Like, so like as like, you know what's getting hot like nowadays and everything like that. When you are songwriting or when you're even making a song for yourself, how does that like, you know, like play a part into like what you creating? Like, do you see yourself bending like to like what's hot right now, like, or you just, it just comes within you just naturally?
Yeah,
like,
not me, like, and not like that, but it's like I don't really go against the grain. I just do whatever I feel is good.
Right.
Now, if it happened to fall into the lane of what's hot, then but I'm just about whatever feel good. You know?
Okay, yeah. Because I be struggling with that sometimes, where it's just about, I be like, I make beats and I'm like, damn, it's so fire, but like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard. It's hard. It's a thin line to tread.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It's like, you gotta kind of like, you gotta play to the public, but at the same time, it's like, I think like that authenticity, you know, of yourself, you know, like, because basically people love like individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
If you can be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing, bro.
Do you think that's the best way to get into the game, as far as like even just making it? Like, is it just being yourself, or do you think like it's better to like follow someone else?
Be yourself, because what happens is, the crazy thing about it is, like, they paint this picture like you have to do this, you have to do that, but ultimately what happens is they come back around and then they be themselves. Like, I want to say like Post Malone's like the perfect example.
Right.
You know, like, you know, he started off with the White Iverson, you know, but now look what he's doing.
Exactly.
That was Austin the whole time.
That was him the whole time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think his name is Austin.
Is his name Austin? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was him the whole time. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And the music is so much better.
Yeah.
Like,
it is.
I love Post Malone stuff now. I didn't like White Iverson, and I didn't like that.
Me neither. You know? I didn't like that.
But the stuff now, he out of there, man.
Yeah, and so it's actually so funny you said it, because it's true, because you know, when you listen to someone, you can like, I could tell like You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not you.
That's not you. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you actually make shit that's like, that's you. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you've been wanting to do.
He's so comfortable. Yeah. Like, he's so, like, even when you watch him perform, like,
exactly.
You know, be taking his shoes
off. You know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't have did that with white artists.
Hell no.
You know,
wearing them chains that he wasn't even.
You know, but now he just be free. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about. Because, like, I think Eminem was like that too. Mm-hmm. You know, like, well, he a wild card, but you can always tell when somebody, or I'll say Pink. I don't know if you remember the artist Pink. Pop. She was like Pop.
Yeah,
trying to make her like this urban.
Yeah. You know, she was not like that.
When she went to that like that pop stuff, out of there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's basically what it is. But you know, it then too becomes like a label thing. You know, they try to make you look for this type of certain audience, but eventually you end up going back to being yourself.
Right. Like, exactly.
So, you know, come in that way, you know, because you're gonna end up that way.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, you know.
It's easy to be yourself.
It's easy to be yourself. To be exactly.
So.
And it's just more fulfilling too, because you like, you know, people was accepting me for
like
me.
Me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be nobody else or whatever. Like, so that makes a lot of sense. And I would think, I agree with you. That's probably the best way to like get in and make it and everything. So, yeah. Okay. So let me. I'm gonna get into your background a little bit. I just want to, before I do that, I want to, you know, talk about, because I know when I talked to you earlier, you know, we agreed on a lot of things as far as like what's going on in the music world right now. And so like, I just want to get your take on a few. So first I want to ask, like, who is your favorite artist right now? And it don't have to be in hip hop. It can be in any genre.
Artist. My favorite artist.
Now? Like,
I don't.
I'm asking you two questions. I'm asking you who your favorite artist is and who you think the best artist is. It don't have to be your favorite, but who you think the best artist is.
Right. So I won't say my favorite. I won't say my favorite artist per se, but like somebody who like I respect a lot, like, and I listen to a lot, like, because like he, like his talent,
right?
He like top tier, you know. Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth. Oh,
yeah,
wow,
so,
okay.
Yeah, like, yeah, Charlie is, yeah.
Yeah. I saw him perform, like, when he did, like, when he was performing, oh man, the song with Wiz Khalifa.
I did too.
Yeah.
Live,
and I saw a lot. I was like,
man.
bro.
I was like, man.
This is crazy, bro.
It don't matter, like, I could be the hardest,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore, like.
Bro, I was like, bro. When he sat down at that piano, I said, what? And then, you know, he got perfect pitch, so, like, he sang perfect. You know?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
So,
to do that live is insane. Bro, like, it's crazy. Yeah. I actually, that's actually good, like, because, you know, I respect the hell out. I respect, like, and don't get me wrong, I respect other people too, but I respect like singers because singing is like,
it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Even if you gifted, like, it's still like it's not easy.
It's not easy at all. Like you got to get on there every night and like have perfect pitch. You know what I'm saying? Like be on beat. Like remember your lines, everything. And it's like it's hard. And so I respect it when I see like great singers, Charlie Puth, like Adele, like. I'm always blown away when I hear Adele. Like, honestly, I'm always blown away. So, okay, that's a good choice.
Right.
Who do you think is the best artist overall?
Right now.
Right now, just and you know what I'm saying. You don't have to like him or her, but like, just who do you think is the best artist overall?
The best artist overall right now. Definitely got to be Drake.
I know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like
I was gonna say it's either for me. Drake or Taylor Swift. I mean,
yeah, or Taylor.
Swift,
yeah, Taylor ain't no joke either.
Yeah,
like, yeah. Definitely one to win. Like, yeah, I've been following her since since she came in. Country. Like, and now look at it. You know?
Yeah. No, for real. I don't want to spread no rumors, none. But she from Pennsylvania.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
like I didn't know that until I was telling my girl about like we looked her up and she's from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I had no idea. Yeah. She moved to like Tennessee when she was like 14 for her music career.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I wouldn't have known that. I would have thought maybe Tennessee.
I thought he was
Nashville,
Tennessee. Yeah,
that's one of the music capitals.
Right. So that was the best career move she ever made.
Yeah, it was though.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So you say Drake though?
I definitely gotta be Drake.
Yeah,
like, never miss.
Never miss. Yeah,
ever. Like
Drake has gone to the point where it's like he just don't miss, and like literally, if you just on the song with him, you know what I'm saying? You out of there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you think he's the best? This is gonna be a loaded question. Do you think he's the best hip hop artist of all time? As far as just in general, best hip hop artist of all time.
Of all time, I don't know. I wouldn't say that just because there's been so many like great people.
Right.
You know, like it's hard to just narrow it down to one. You know, even when they say who the best rapper is, you know, it's like, how can you say that? You know, it's too many. You know?
Too many,
It's too many, like top tier, you know? Like, so I can't say the best of all time.
Right.
You know, but definitely up there.
Definitely up there, yeah. Like another thing with that, like best rapper of all time, like it really depends on like sometimes it just depends on where you from too. You know what I'm saying? Like down here, like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I ain't never listened to no Jay-Z song like that.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people have it.
Yeah,
you know? It's like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, like I was like we was listening to different stuff, but I mean Lil Wayne, like obviously like Boosie, stuff like that. But I mean Jay-Z would hear here and there, and we knew like I knew he was great, obviously, but it's not like he was just never my favorite artist,
right,
or nothing like that. So yeah, it definitely do depend. But I do agree with you on the Drake thing. Like I don't think he's the greatest artist. But to play devil's advocate, like man, I don't know if I want to say is he the most successful artist or hip hop artist. I'm sorry.
I mean it's up there. Like it's definitely up there. I think. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Yeah. Like success wise.
Right.
Yeah, because I know he's definitely outdid like all of the past. Right. Basically.
Right.
You know,
and that's just coming just based off of like streaming and everything. Times have changed. Yeah. Times have changed. So you can be a bigger artist now than you can ever been back then.
Exactly.
So yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I just want to leave with that. But I do want to get into like the current hip hop situation going on right now. Just a couple topics as far as like, you know, like who's hot, like who's popping and this and that, and like just the time, like the times we in, because you know I can sit up here and say like whatever, but it's like, you know, everyone will call, and nowadays like you say anything, people will call you a hater. It's like.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, what do you think, like, of the music scene overall? Like, okay, let's just music scene overall, because it's definitely changed from the past. Because especially even with pop, like, back in the day, everyone knew like the biggest pop songs.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I was on Spotify the other day, and it was like 10 people like top. I was like, I don't even know nobody. Who are these people? So it's so like localized, or like just like, I guess, localized on the internet now. Like where it's like, okay, this section listens to this section listens to that.
Right.
And like you may never even know the top whatever of a different genre, and they're getting so many streams out the ass. So
right. Yeah.
I just want to get your take on like what do you think of the music scene as far as where it's at right now? Like,
I mean, it's interesting, I should say, like because just shortly, like it was kind of scary though, like because we didn't know as far as me, you know, I didn't know where it was going. Like it was just like, you know, the whole TikTok thing, you know, the YouTube thing.
That TikTok shit.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, it's cool. It's like, how should I say it? It's like a breath of fresh air. Sometimes like, oh, that's cool. You know, somebody can just instantly be a star. Right. Instantly, you know, but at the same time, it's like, it's damaging, you know, to like the music community, because like you just got these people, and granted, like, you know, it is what it is. You know, life is life.
Right.
But it's like you got people who never even like picked up a microphone.
Right.
And now they number one tomorrow. It's like, what? You know, like, and then it ain't really, I won't make it like it's not fair to people who've like sacrificed their life.
Right.
Who really have talent, you know, just to be thrown in, you know, like with basically like a newer generation who don't really care or appreciate music. Like it's like but you don't want to play it like that because then of course you're gonna sound like you hater,
a hater, yeah, or
whatever. old school,
old school.
But it's just like, man, you know, like that's the only thing that be like just right, kind of like bothersome. You know, I think because when YouTube, really everything is really about these companies trying to adjust to the new times. Right. You know, exactly. And so we can't really just be mad because it's not nothing in place for these new things. So they gotta like scramble as fast as they can, you know. So it's like when albums and stuff wasn't really selling, YouTube then went to allowing streams or Billboard, I should say, allowing streams of YouTube to calculate, what's the top songs. So you get songs like Gundam Style, you know what I'm saying? What does the Fox say? Number 1 on Billboard. Like what? And they just up there making noise.
Just making noise.
Sounds.
So exactly. It's like you're not even. I mean, I don't want to say no one's a musician, but it's like it's almost like
it's like these people aren't even artists. Like so it's like but like it seems now like it's kind of taking a turn back to. Going back how it used to be, you know what I'm saying? But they still have a lot of stuff they got fixed. Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of stuff.
No, I agree. And one thing I don't like, it's like, I'm like, why? Like, what happened to like one hit wonders? You know what I'm saying? Like, why everyone who get like a hit song, they still got songs after? It's like, bro, I ain't saying no names, but some of these must just be one hit wonders. Right. It's like a month, and it's like it's just there's a lot of good things. But there's also a lot of like stuff that's getting lost. It's getting and honestly, it's like something that's like getting to the point where it's even another thing I've noticed too is that a lot of people, especially in hip hop, a lot of people are just, and this is even just like a culture, like a entertainment culture thing. Everyone's just making like sequels or like sampling old music. And they just like making it like a different TikTok version, right? And it's and like getting placements, and then like that's literally like their whole career. Every other day on the radio, I hear like another song. It's like damn, like and
it's crazy to that because it's like I feel two ways on that. Like, it just really depends on the sample and how you use it, but it's like music was so good, from the past. I think that's why a lot of times they go back and like, oh man, I got to sample this.
And I sample like crazy. So this is like coming from, I sample like a lot. So,
so it's like music's so good from the past. So it's like, they want to put their own spin on it or whatever. But sometimes sometimes they just don't do it right.
Right, exactly.
And then sometimes like, people use it as a handicap and kind of overuse it, so it's like, all these, like you're saying, all these samples, like all these, so it's like, creativity is like creativity is kind of like lacking. Like,
it's lacking.
And people ain't original no more.
Exactly.
Like, it's like what made people that's why people sample so much today, because what made people so good in the past, they were different, and it ain't too many people trying to be different today.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like everybody trying to be follow.
Everyone trying to make money. Yeah. Like and like the reason I say it was an entertainment thing is because I see it in like music. I mean, movies and TV shows. Like they just bringing back like old TV shows and old movies and just remaking them. Like, bro, like
it's like they trying to get it. And then too with that, because I just had a conversation with somebody about that, and he was just saying like he don't like it. You know what I'm like? I'm like, I understand that, but it's like. They just only trying to introduce it to a new crowd.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't privileged
to see
something like this. So like that's all they trying to do. It's like it's not I'm trying to outdo it. It's just that I just want to show.
Y'all the new crowd. Yeah, it's a new audience. You know what I'm saying? So
that's all it is.
Yeah, I see that. So so that okay. So let me go to those. Okay, yeah. So that's one thing I did want to talk about as far as I actually wrote down your lack of talent in music.
Oh man, and it's I have these conversations like a lot.
Yeah,
with different counterparts or just people in general.
And we're not gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no names.
Man, so it's so many. And it's always been around. Like you always have the list. The list of talent. but it's like, you know, you just be like, man, I guess like because they be successful.
Yeah.
You know, you be like, what?
They be like successful as fuck. Like, and they be more successful than like talented artists.
You like, what is going on? Like, do I need to dumb it down?
Yeah,
you know? Like, that'd be the only thing. But it's like you gotta have them to appreciate the good ones.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
So,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Definitely. So, yeah. One thing. Okay. So one thing I wanted to ask you about. I don't know if you've been following it, like just the YNW Millie case or anything that's going on with that.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. I haven't been following it too much. But you know, there's been some stuff like saying, "Oh, so and so like drove him out or whatever, like the place or whatever." Like I haven't really been paying attention too much, but I just, do you have like any takes on that or anything about what's going on with that situation?
Right. Well, like, you know, being that I am in music, so anything related to music news wise, you know, I try to keep an ear to, and then, you know, you just see it all the time. So,
right.
You know, other than just hearing it, kind of dive in, trying to figure out, you know, what's going on. But, yeah, I've been seeing a little bit, and I seen some clips, and I just heard that information right there as far as the other artist who supposedly he sent the address to like come pick him up. So it's like, I don't know, it's just sticky, man. Like, you know, you can't move how you move. Yeah. You know, before you get in this industry, like, you know, you want to play streets, you know, like
it's crazy. Like I be like telling people like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? If you sign, my nigga, like you signed, bro. Like
he signed.
Yeah,
you
like,
know, stay like, come on, man.
You can't still move like the way.
Because I've seen, like, I know people personally who got signed to labels and, you know, trying to sell dope. Like, bro, like I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
That you got the money now that you can, you know,
it can
front, you know, and all that, you know, but like, bro, like, no, like, what are you trying to re-up? Like,
what's the goal? Are you trying to make it as an artist, or are you trying to like just get your shit all the way?
Or are you trying to have something to rap about?
Yeah, are you trying to have something to rap about? Yeah, like.
So yeah, it's crazy. You know, and I just seen this like, well, she is one of them is an artist, the other one is social media. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was two females. I
saw that they was like Instagram models or whatever.
One was an Instagram model, one's a songwriter. She's written like, she's written like songs like we've sung along to, and she sung backgrounds and everything to different songs. Not know that. Like she's a songwriter under Hitmaker, aka Young Berg. Yeah,
whoa, damn. So
she's
like official.
Yeah. You know, he basically was about to put her out.
Yeah,
you know, and
that's
crazy. And her friend was an Instagram, you know, influencer who was, you know, online, looked like successful business. Yeah. But, you know, I guess that could be perception. You know, they selling this and
that's crazy.
But yeah, like she had like 200 or something pounds of cocaine or something. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what are you doing? You know,
that's
but it's
insane.
like you don't know people.
Personally, you don't know what
they're going through. They might have really needed that because, you know, because to try something like that, you know, like you're going through customs, like they don't play. You must don't watch a Border Patrol. Like
exactly, they catch.
Man, they be.
I'll be wondering, like, bro, because on the shows they act like they catch everything,
man,
like,
everything, bro, they know how to spot it. Like, dude be looking so great. I'll be like, oh yeah, him right here, let's check him. He be like, he look like a minister. Yeah,
I would never even guess that he was the one.
He look like Einstein. You be like, dang, they just pick him up. Yeah, we gonna check his shoelaces. You be like, his shoelaces made of cocaine. Like, what? But
for real.
They had like some type of truck and like it was like, you know, it was all, you know, fixed up.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if it might have been one of them situations where they like some dude.
I was gonna say like
some dude got it to do it for him.
Like some nigga.
It's
like,
gonna be, hey, don't you worry about it. You know, drive this truck.
They
ain't gonna stop.
They ain't gonna know. They ain't
and
gonna
boom.
know.
They got stopped in Alabama now. I got stopped in Alabama. You know, just driving down the freeway.
Damn.
Like got pulled over. Not only did I get stopped, like they had brought the dogs. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, that sounds like some Alabama shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And it was daytime. Like daytime. Damn. I'm like, it was like before noon. I'm like, dude. And I ain't really think about it till afterwards. You know, this was before all the killings and stuff started happening. But But like it still
it's
was
still like what the
to
fuck?
know, like
yeah.
I possibly might not make it home, but it just was crazy, and I ain't really think about it till after I got home. And months later, I'm like, man, I should have tried to press some charges or something, because like
definitely.
they really have no reason to stop me.
Exactly.
Like, dude, in the daytime, I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
So they pulling out stuff out of our car, bro. I don't even smoke. I didn't even smoke. So
that's
I'm like,
crazy.
What? Yeah,
that's crazy. It's like that shit like be embarrassing too. It's
like I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You know? But I was so mad, like I don't really just really get embarrassed like that. I was just really just kind of mad, like but I didn't want to be stupid and just be sitting out here and going at the cops. And I ain't and I'm not in Texas.
Exactly.
They can do whatever they want to do.
Say whatever, like.
So I was just like, but yeah, it's like those girls really had to be either tricked or just really needed it.
Right. Especially if like even the aspect you saying, like her being a songwriter, like it's like, damn, you had a whole career.
Like you had a career, it may not have been moving fast, because we as songwriters don't get paid like that. But
us producers too.
Yeah. Well, you don't make people think you really make music in the music industry, but you really don't.
You don't.
But but you get lucky every now and again and things might happen. But it's just like it's like one side's like I can understand, because you looking at $20 million. I don't know how much they was gonna get off of it, but it's like
that's that's a lot.
That's a lot. Even if they get like 5% or
it's still
but just hopefully they can beat whatever case it is.
Yeah, hopefully, definitely for real, because you don't want something like that to stop like a promising career or even just like. Life in general,
you don't
like
know if they got
saying?
kids,
you know what I'm saying, family and everything like that. So hopefully they make it out that situation too. So
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So okay, so so we already talked about the musical talent stuff. So I don't want to get back on that. But as far as like the specifically the Dallas music scene, I'm on record of saying it's like damn near non-existent, but it's like I feel like there is one, but I feel like we focus on certain stuff,
right?
Certain type of music,
other
than other type of music. Because isn't never mind, I ain't gonna bring it up. But like I was gonna say, isn't Post Malone from
he's from Grapevine.
And it's like, I mean, I don't know if he ever rep Dallas or ever say.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
he do.
Okay, so because it's like I feel like we don't even like acknowledge that he's.
Yeah, they don't. Like, they wouldn't even say he's from Dallas. I mean, but technically he is. Dallas Fort Worth. This is the whole thing. Even though we divided, Dallas, Dallas, Fort Worth, but like it's a whole collective, and he
at this point though, we need like as much people as we can get. Like, what I'm saying?
The more the merrier,
the more the merrier.
Push it out, because he definitely does rep it, and like he even does his the Posty Fest. He'll come back.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Come back to the Cowboy Stadium. And, bring all these artists.
Okay.
So and then he out. He mentions it a lot. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. That's definitely dope. I like when artists like do that. I feel like there should be more artists doing like coming
most
back.
Definitely.
Yeah, and like helping out or whatever. Like, because I feel like I always say like Atlanta, like they have this whole system. They have a whole system.
That's why they win, because from the outside looking in, perhaps like it just seems like they pull each other.
Yeah,
and I think it's been rumored like here, like we crabs in the bucket.
In the bucket.
Everybody want the attention, but like
everyone want to be the top person.
If everybody just just push each other, man, like we could be like it's been so long. Like I feel like these last I don't know how many years, bro. I would say like 20. Like it's like we're right there on the tip,
right?
Like right there on the cuffs. Like it's like just come on, man. Get out of each other way,
exactly.
Because I feel like we got some of the most talented people here. You know what I'm saying? Like we have like extremely talented people that haven't even really been heard by everybody.
Right.
So it's like, everybody know about the people on the radio that got to come out with the songs, but it's so many people
that I just like
know that ain't nobody even just
exactly
heard in Dallas.
It's so many people, so much talent down here, but it's like like I said, we focus on certain stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even like just being open to like different types of music.
Oh, yeah.
Like in general, like it seems like it's harder for us to do down in here in Dallas versus like Houston, even
right,
like where or like Atlanta or whatever or somewhere else. Like it's just hard for us to embrace different types of music and different types of like personalities and everything like that, because I know a lot of people that are like very talented, like very talented, but it's like because they don't make or not plugged into a certain type of channel, you know, like it's just Dallas don't have no talent, like
and it's totally the opposite.
Yeah, it's opposite. Yeah, like
it's talent.
Yeah, it's definitely talent. Definitely talent. Like we just need like a showcase or a platform or something like that
to just push it out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will happen. You know, hopefully, I feel like it'll hopefully like the bigger like blogs and bigger people in the Dallas music scene or art scene in general would just help put that stuff together. And they and to their credit, they do that like a lot. Like I know a lot of blogs have like blog fest and stuff where they get new artists to come out and perform and everything like that. So it also takes like the due diligence of the artists themselves to actually come out and promote their music and everything like that. So okay, so damn, we pretty much got through like a lot of shit I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you're a big like sports person.
Oh yeah.
You did you watch the finals, like this past finals?
I mean, not this one. Like I really wasn't a fan of nobody.
Yeah.
Like once I seen Denver get this far, I was like, possibly they could probably win this, but I kind of was like rooting for Jimmy because
I was rooting for Jimmy too.
Jimmy was working, man.
Yeah, I was rooting.
Like I wanted him to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But at the same time, it's like I'm always good for like somebody who
never won.
Usually not successful. So Denver getting their first one, like it would have been cool if Carmelo could have got it. You know, since he put in that work.
Nah, for real.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And
definitely, like I'm not gonna lie, I did want the Heat to win, like really much. But like you said, Denver getting his first. That's his first championship, right? Yeah, first.
That's their first.
Okay, yeah, that like is. I do like when like teams get their first ever championship or whatever.
Because they had the longest. I think they had the longest. They showed 3 teams who went the longest without championship, and I think they had the longest. Yeah,
really?
It was like 40-some years. Yeah,
damn, even longer than the Knicks.
I think so.
Knicks been trash
for a minute, right?
Yeah,
I think it was. I think they were on there. I think 2 on the list, but I think Denver had the highest.
Okay.
So I don't see them winning another one though.
Right. Nah, hell no.
I mean, it was a lot of things happened this year, so it's like it's almost like the was it like the bubble?
Yeah. They were like the bubble year.
Yeah, it's like a lot of things happened to where these teams ended up in the championship.
You know what I'm saying? Like and it's like
it wasn't the showdown that
it wasn't, and even the finals. Yeah, like you said, even the finals, it was like. To be honest, like, and people don't hate me. See, this is like I was because we were like mainly a sports podcast, and I'll say some shit like this, and like I'll get in the comments like, "See, you don't know what you told us. This is why because you only watch sports." I'm like, but I'm gonna be honest, I barely watched that finals because it was just kind of boring.
Yeah,
to me.
I just turned it on.
Yeah,
the last second.
Me too.
Okay. I guess I watched this last.
Yeah, just the last minute. Because I don't like watching like. Boring shit.
It's like I want to like this championship, like
you know what I'm saying?
Like, like I want to see something.
Where's the hype and like the whole like the like
I want to be nerve fighting,
everything
like even like watching the stars. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, like that was exciting.
That was exciting. Yeah.
Like like last minute or they got to win these games type of thing. Like I want that for a final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know the hockey star was assigned because I don't even watch hockey, but bro, like I kept getting updates. I heard everything. I was like, man, like
because it's been so long, you know, like it's been a long time, man. And for them to make it this far, like
that's crazy.
So
that's like, crazy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that definitely. They're gonna be they made the farthest Dallas team.
Hey, you know,
by far, we'll take it. We'll take it. Shit, like
we'll take that.
It don't seem like the Mavs or Cowboys doing anything anytime soon.
Right, you just got it.
Yeah, but I mean, the Cowboys this season, like you know, we my co-host Stu, like he usually on the podcast, and no, just Stu, but he like a big Cowboy. I'm a big Cowboys fan too, but he like.
Static,
I mean,
but that's most Texas. Like
that's most. That's why I keep trying to tell people, like, bro,
it don't matter. Like,
that's most of the fan base.
Everybody, bro. Like, it'll be a fight. It's a fight. It's a fight.
For real. Like it don't. We'll lose. We'll literally lose. Like, and then 15 minutes later, we like, oh shit. Next year, we gonna make it.
We win the Super Bowl.
We win the Super Bowl every year.
Every year we gonna win the Super Bowl. So it's like
So that's just a normal thing, but is Dallas your favorite football team? Okay,
Dallas my favorite everything.
Yeah,
like soccer,
baseball,
golf,
FC Dallas, right?
Yeah,
FC Dallas,
everything.
Yeah,
Team Dallas all day.
Yeah. I speaking of that, like. I was thinking, damn, like, why ain't Messi come to Dallas? Like, why he come to FC Dallas?
It would have been sold up, man.
Yeah,
you talk about sold up.
It would have been gone crazy.
Because they keep talking about this LeBron Maverick thing.
I heard.
Look,
you know what's funny?
I know it's not gonna happen, but
it's funny because me and Stu got into like a real big like argument about that because he would. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this on camera. I'm gonna be honest. Like he said this shit like months ago. He was like. Maybe Kyrie couldn't convince LeBron. I was like, bro, you crazy.
Hey, look.
Crazy, nigga.
I mean, at this point, to me, you know what? And that's a tricky situation, you know, because of the whole Miami thing, you know. But it's like at this point now, like, I wouldn't be mad if he comes to the Mavericks, you know.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like at this point, he don't have nothing to prove, bro.
Yeah.
Like, now, like, he can do whatever he want to do. They're going to say what they're going to say anyway, you know. But right now, he has nothing to prove. Like,
right.
So, him coming to Dallas, like, right now will be the best time to do that.
Nah,
like,
for real. It would definitely be the best time.
Like, he don't got nothing to prove. He did everything.
Exactly.
Like, he lived up to the hype. Like, I mean, I didn't believe it. Like, when he first came in, like, I was like, oh, yeah, he ain't.
You didn't believe he was going to be.
I was like,
Yeah.
Show my ass. I was like, okay, maybe.
No,
just maybe.
He okay.
Because it's like, you know, who actually does?
Right.
Like, who actually lives up to the hype? You know, out of high school. Oh, he's generational talent. Oh, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. And then he come in balling out. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, he's still weak, though. Like, he can't close no game. He's scared to close the game, you know? And he for a while, it took a long time. It took a long time to get there. It took a long time.
Yeah.
But when he got there, I was like, okay, this might be different. You know, I said, okay, this might be okay. You know, so he made it. Like he did everything. I don't know. Like, I mean, he definitely. Well, you know, this is another conversation.
That's a whole other conversation.
He ain't the GOAT.
Bunch of comments.
He ain't the GOAT. I'm just gonna say that. That's Michael Jordan. I mean, I'll be going. Man, I had this conversation. So many people like, bro. Sorry.
They get to like start like swinging. People start swinging.
He ain't the GOAT. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's the like it needs to be another definition, like for something like of greatness. Yeah. Because like what he did, bro, unmatched, bro.
I think
not even from the court, like. Everything just in off general, the court. Like he did everything, bro. I'm talking about married, no trouble, no news, no headlines, sons, family, son about to be in the NBA, and another one gonna follow. Like, bro, like how, like that is like the most amazing thing, bro. Like
it's crazy.
I can't do nothing to be proud. I'll be proud. I don't even know this man. Like personally,
for real, same.
I be so proud. Like I'm like, dude, like he did it. Like. It, bro. Like, and then
made
just
it, like,
billionaire, bro.
On top of that, like over all the like the scrutiny he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that just hate this man for no reason.
For being great.
Yeah,
bro.
just for being great.
You know?
Like, I don't like. He's not my favorite player. You know what I'm saying? I don't like. You know, I definitely don't think he's the greatest of all time. But like, you gotta respect what he did. You have to. I can't. I would be looking stupid if I just sit here and like.
Yeah, it's like if you don't like LeBron, bro. You just a miserable person.
Yeah, nah, bro. For real. You just miserable.
Now, if you want to have your debate on who the greatest is, that's cool.
That's fine. But
other than that, like you
come
don't
on,
have
bro.
nothing to say about this man.
Come on, bro.
You ain't got nothing to say about this man. And then, like, because I had another back and forth with somebody, you know, when he left Miami, like, I was like, I understood it though, you know? And then people don't know, you know, you got fans that don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know about the relationship with the owner. Right. You know, the racist stuff. Right. And they're not willing to, get him the help he needed. Like, so he just supposed to stay there? You know, like, so it's like, so if he go to Miami, you know, he went to Miami, you know, Dwayne was already there. Yeah. Chris said that he was going to come, you know? Right. That's different than Durant going to Golden State. That's already loaded. That's already loaded.
Yeah. That's like definitely
already loaded.
It's definitely a different thing.
Dude, you going to go to the best team that don't need you. You know, like, and then he going to come out like, oh, when I do it, it's a problem. Yeah. Because if LeBron would have went.
You literally went to the greatest team of all time.
You went to the best team. Like, come on, man. Not the same. So it's like, you know, but yeah. I mean, other than that, they can't say nothing about LeBron.
Yeah. No, they definitely can't. Yeah. He exceeded expectations, lived up to the hype and all that. So
everything.
Like, I'm just, I even don't like, you know, that the whole hype train. Like, I got a real problem with like sports media in general. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
well, for one, too, you know, like I'm like, again, like, you know, I'm vocal, you know, and it's probably a good thing that I'm not famous. Like, but that'd be good. Man, that'd be getting my
put you in the blogs every day.
I'll be out of there. But you know, it really like frustrates me, like especially sports analysts, like, cause they just sit back, bro. Like, you know, I get being a commentator, being an analyst, that's your job. But it's like, dude, like you, how you gonna comment on somebody's ability, career? What did you do? You
exactly.
know? Like, most of those dudes are bums.
They don't do shit.
Or haven't even stepped on the court. And if they had, they haven't even like did anything. You know, like it's a small percentage of them that actually like about their life, that been out there, that did. I think because I just seen something that was too funny. I think it was on First Take, Stephen A. It was his show. And Jason Williams, I don't know if you know Jason Williams. I mean, no, JJ Redick.
JJ Redick, yeah. He be getting on Stephen A.
Man, and I love it, bro, because it's like Stephen A, like, even though they pay you the top dollars and you are the guy when it comes to, dude, shut up. Yeah. You know, sometimes, like, because you don't know everything, bro, and like your opinion ain't the opinion. He wants to like wait to talk and like he's like what he's about to say, about to be. But JJ Redick came with it that day. He was basically saying like, dude, like you don't know what it is to be on this court out here, you know, playing at this caliber. Then he was like, well, who did you play for?
Right, exactly.
You know, I don't know state, you know, like get out of here, dude. Like play 2 minutes. Like you don't got no idea what it takes to play this game to this level. Exactly. You know, and JJ can say that because JJ, he like one of my favorite players, even though his NBA career didn't do like what I thought it was gonna do with him coming out of college.
He was cold in college.
Man, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was cold. He was
ice water. Yeah. And it took him a while to get, you know, there in the league. I think he was like battling with some personal stuff and he was like alcoholic and all this, but he was able to bounce back. Right. And then
at least make a role for himself. Yeah.
Kind of like how Reggie Bush did.
Exactly.
You know, he didn't make it and then it was like, okay, kind of bounce back and then was able to, you know. Yeah. But like I respected JJ for that. And Jason Williams too, who's like a co-host on First Take, when they stand up to him and they say these things, because it's like, dude, like, you know, you get paid these dollars, but bro, like, we played this game.
Yeah, and like
we did this.
No, for real, and like honestly, with Stephen A, like I was like, bro, I knew this nigga wasn't serious when like I remember Kevin Durant had did something, and Stephen A was like, he got on first, and he was like, you don't want to mess with me, bro. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is you gonna do?
You see 6'10",
like, you know what I'm saying? What
Kevin Durant coming at you, like, what you gonna do?
What the fuck you
like
gonna
you
do,
from the
bro?
streets,
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like you give somebody else. It's this.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like that
you
platform.
You give them that microphone.
Yeah.
They think like the way he be talking about, Kyrie Irving, because he had an issue with Kyrie. Oh man,
I don't like. We can do a whole nother podcast on that because my shit. The way that people was talking about Kyrie Irving, bro, I was like, bro, this shit is ridiculous.
It is. It's super ridiculous because you got a billionaire who has the thing on his platform that ain't moved it. Y'all ain't criticizing him.
Ain't criticizing none of the billionaires at all.
He's selling it. Yeah. Do you know we got a whole league of owners who
don't do racist, shit? Yeah.
Who all racist, all of them. So it's like, do y'all want to talk about something like he ain't say nothing about nothing? Like like
he didn't even say. All he did was just retweet something.
That's it.
And then everyone created a whole narrative.
Yeah. So it's like society, bro. Society is so like soft. Bro. Yeah. They so soft. And then they hard on the wrong things. Yeah. Like y'all hard on the wrong things. Y'all want to talk about stuff. Like, the whole, Holocaust, like we get it. But like, did y'all forget about slavery? Because it seemed like, that's the only thing that y'all just
want to forget about. They talking about shit. We want to take those out the history books. I'm like, no. The history book? Like, what the fuck? Like,
technically, it wasn't even in the history book. Yeah. Because when I was in school, I ain't know nothing about no slavery. I ain't know shit.
Like,
I didn't get no slavery.
I learned more from Twitter than motherfucking...
Or YouTube.
Or YouTube than motherfucking...
Google. Because at school, bro, we did not have not one slave mentioned in our history book.
That's true. We didn't. All I knew was slavery happened, and then Martin Luther King... And
that's
Abraham
Lincoln. They want to try to drip a little, drop a little.
That's it. They ain't say nothing about Malcolm X. They ain't say nothing about no one else. No one else.
Like it didn't even exist. Then they want to give us this old fake Thanksgiving and pilgrimage. and when they just really, we up there eating food on the day y'all killed everybody. Yeah. Like what?
Nah, for real. Yeah. For real. Yeah. I definitely get that.
History, huh? Mm-hmm.
Man, definitely. Shit, so we pretty much cover everything, bro. Like, I know my dude out there. He probably trying to throw me out right now because I'm probably going over the time. But man, we pretty much cover a lot. Like, I appreciate you for coming, bro. Like,
no problem.
It's been hella fun. You definitely gotta come back, bro. Definitely, because it's a good ass conversation, man. Anytime. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end it out. Before I do that, I want you to like give them like your handles where they can contact you, follow you, and contact you for work and everything like that. So
okay, yeah. So basically at itzquincy, that's my Instagram handle. My name is Quincy Thompson, QUINCYTHOMPSON. You can just Google that. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah.
But singer songwriter. If you need any type of songwriting services.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying this like just because he honored, but like, bro. This nigga makes some fire shit, bro. He makes some fire shit, bro. Like, and I don't use that lightly because like I'm real picky on music and everything, right. And like, but he makes some fire shit. Appreciate so like, so like, I would y'all definitely go give that a listen and then go hit him up for work and everything like that. As far as the also please like and subscribe to the podcast. Throwing the Towel 214 or Throwing the Towel on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Throwing the Towel 214. Twitter is the same thing, TITTP, and then our TikTok has been kind of going crazy. So if y'all please follow us on TikTok too, it's TITTP as well. But yeah, that's about it. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Throwing the Towel podcast. We'll see y'all soon. Hope next time, like we might be doing something like I want to get like a draft going, but I gotta talk to them first. I don't know, I don't know if they real hard. It's real hard to get in contact with like the guys or the people on the podcast. So but we'll try to get something for y'all guys. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and that's about it. Peace.